begins with the skin. The master carefully traces a template and cuts the membrane that will become the drumhead of the instrument's body. Then he prepares the adhesive. This isn't superglue. He vigorously kneads a traditional, natural rice-based paste. Using natural glue is crucial because it allows the instrument to be disassembled and repaired decades down the line without damaging the precious wood. Now we enter the most critical phase, stretching the skin. The entire tone of the shamisen relies on this membrane being stretched to absolute the limit without tearing. Instead of modern clamps, the master uses a centuries-old system. He attaches specialized wooden blocks, called kikawa, around the edges of the skin, wrapping them tightly in heavy cloth and rope. He then places the wooden body of the shamisen on a specialized stand and weaves a thick rope through all the blocks, creating a complex pulley system. Watch closely as he inserts small wooden wedges between the blocks and the ropes. By tapping these wedges with a mallet, he micro-adjusts the tension. There are no pressure gauges here. At 83 years old, he relies entirely on his hands, his ears, and a lifetime of muscle memory to know exactly when the skin is tuned to perfection. One wrong hit and the skin rips. It is incredibly stressful, but he makes it look effortless. To truly appreciate the master's skill, look at how this exact same step is done using modern technology. Here, a heavy-duty mechanical jig takes over. It uses a ring of heavy metal toggle clamps gripping the skin. Instead of a wooden mallet and wedges, the worker uses a power drill to crank massive metal bolts, pulling the skin taut over the wooden frame. It is highly efficient, precise, and uniform, but it completely lacks the organic, intuitive feel that the master brings to his handmade instruments. Once the skin is stretched to its absolute limit, the master applies that natural paste to the rim of the wooden body, permanently bonding the skin to the frame. After the glue cures, the clamps come off, and we get one of the most satisfying parts of the process. Using heavy shears and a razor-sharp knife, the master meticulously carves away the excess skin, leaving a perfectly flush, seamless edge. Finally, the instrument is assembled. A beautifully lacquered neck is slid into the body. He attaches a thick, decorative braided silk knot at the base, called a neo, which acts as the anchor for the strings. Then, the 3 strings are wound up to the tuning pegs at the top. The result is a functional work of art. To play it, the musician uses a bocce, a large, weighted, wedge-shaped plectrum that looks like an oversized guitar pick. The bocce is struck downward, hitting both the strings and the skin simultaneously, giving the shamisen its signature percussive, snappy, and deeply emotional sound. It takes weeks to build, decades to master, and produces a sound that has echoed through Japan for centuries.